ba 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 banana. Ba 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 banana. Oh, ba 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 banana. Potato banana. Tokari no potato rika ni malo manika no chika. Ba 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 banana.
Hey guys, Glenn here, and today we're going to tackle the Super Geek box. It was funny this month because I've got the Super Geek box t-shirt box, which actually is the second t-shirt in this box. I got this, and then I didn't get the main Super Geek box for like 5 days. So it took a while. Usually they end up coming on the same day, or I get them one day apart at the most. So I had to wait to check it out and do a review just because they came so far apart. So that was kind of weird. The Super Geek Box theme for this month is Unity, and as always we tend to compare it to the 1UP box. So I'll be doing that again this month just because it's natural since they're so similar. So Unity was the theme for Super Geek Box. Came in the 2 boxes this time. They marketed this box with the feature that it had 2 shirts and a pop figure. So, and that drew a lot of people to this box this month because these smaller boxes like Super Geek Box and 1UP box rarely have things like pops because they take up a lot of room, right? And the more t-shirts and the more big items that you have, the less items you actually end up having. So, let's check out. Let's see what they stuffed in here. Alright, we're going to start with the shirts. Again, 2 shirts in this box. The first thing I notice about the shirts is Super Geek Box logo. You know how I feel about logos on shirts. But here's the thing. Where is this? It's on the back top collar where I'm never going to see it. I like it up here. This is the perfect place to put your logo. A lot of shirts do that, whether you're buying, I have a lot of Blizzard shirts, they have their Blizzard logo, but it's up here, right? And that doesn't interfere with the design of the shirt. Please keep doing that, box companies. I don't mind your logo as long as it's on the back. So keep doing that. That's awesome. Alright, this one is a Kirby shirt. And this is the Gamer Feelings shirt. So today I'm feeling, and then Kirby's dressed up in all these different characters' outfits to convey particular emotions. So you've got Mario is super, makes sense. Mega Man is mega. Link is brave. So you've got all these different gamer emotions. I don't mind this shirt. I'm gonna try not to hold up the shirt too much in front of my face anymore because the camera tends to, oh, there's no more light. Let's brighten it up. So I won't be doing that. I learned that last video. So this is actually a cool shirt. The shirts this month, I was a little bit surprised about the quality of them. They're Toltec shirts, so they're always going to fit good, but usually in the Super Geek box and the 1UP box, the shirts are really those thin shirts that you can almost see through. I do that hand test. But these are actually nice shirts. They're not too heavy, but they're not the super light and super thin like they usually are. They're like normal weight shirts. So, good job on the first shirt. Again, not necessarily a Mario fan, so I'm not into the fandom too much. Not an IP I'm into that much, but it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat Kirby because he's cute, and they did a good job with this shirt. So, shirt number 1. All right, shirt number 2. Why is it always that white shirts tend to be more wrinkled than other colors? That's just something I notice. All right, this one does not have a Super Geek Box logo on it, so not marketed as an exclusive. This is the shirt that was in the actual big box. And this is a mashup shirt. Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles. So a mashup of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Pokemon. I'm not a fan of either one. Johnny, don't kill me. And Beardy Nerd, don't kill me. That I don't like the Turtles that much. But this shirt is awesome. I love this shirt. I pulled this shirt out of the box and I laughed my ass off because I thought it was such a cool mashup. I love the pun. I love the design. The Squirtles look awesome. They just did such a good job with this shirt. I'm going to wear this shirt everywhere I go because I love it. It's awesome. I love shirts that you look at and you look at the design and you laugh. And this made me laugh. I thought it was so awesome. For just a white t-shirt, it's great. The design is great. The mashup is awesome. I love the puns. They just did an awesome job on this shirt. I love it so much. Again, two properties that I'm really not particularly into, but they made it work, and they made it funny, and they made it awesome. So great job with this shirt. This is might be my favorite item in the box. All right, their promised pop figure, and they delivered. It's Dave from Minions. Now there was two options. You could either get Dave or you could get Carl. I happened to get Dave. And this is a minion from the Despicable Me 2 set, not from Minions. This is actually very cool. Here's the thing that I noticed. When I opened the box, this was stuffed in there. You know, there was no room for anything. You know, Pops aren't take up a lot of room in a small box like Super Geek Box. But you know what? This box, and I'm not a big stickler for box condition, especially on a common. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. No creases, no dents, no corners that are frayed. Perfect looking box. And a very neat pop. Now, never seen Despicable Me 2. Not much into the Minions. But again, this is a very nice item to include in a cheaper box. And it gets props from me, even though it's a property that I don't really care about that much. You know, would I rather have a different pop? Maybe, but this set came in such great shape, and it's a good looking pop that it definitely gets a plus for me. So good job with the pop. Alright, continuing our run of fandoms that I don't really care about, or maybe even dislike. We've got a Zelda item. Ugh, right? Now this one is marked as a Super Geek Box exclusive, and it's Hyrule University pendant. Or pennant. You know how I feel about Zelda. I don't mind Zelda and Link items, but if it's in every box, it starts to get annoying. Now, that being said, I love this pennant. This is awesome. This would go great. I love items in these boxes that you can display, that you could conceivably regard it as a collector, right? So, I like this pennant a lot. It's big. It's well done. The logo, the Zelda logo is awesome on the side. The Triforce there. This is really well done, and I like it a lot. This whole box is filled with items that I like, I don't like, right? I should conceivably say, oh, Mario, don't like it. Despicable Me, Minions, not really into that. Zelda, getting tired of that. But each item I've come across has been done so well that I can overlook the fact that it's a property I don't care about that much. So this is really well done. This is a nice pennant. It looks very cool, and it's big. It's not one of those little teeny-weeny mini pendants. So nice job with this one too. Alright, and then what I'm going to call a throw-in item. Poster and a sticker. This isn't really a poster. I mean, it's a piece of paper. You would never display this or hang it anywhere. It's just a throw-in. When it was in the box, it was in the box like, you see it's kind of took the shape of the box. It wasn't rolled or anything. It was just kind of flat. It was like a liner. It was like a box liner. So, you know, I'm not really going to say much about the poster other than the fact that it's a nice design. It's that propaganda poster look. Kind of a Cold War poster with a Mario theme. So the design is cool. It's just a waste of time putting it on this poster. Because it's pretty much just lined the box and it really isn't good to anybody. Now it did come with an identical matching sticker. I would have wished the sticker had been a little bit bigger, but at least this is intact, and the Goombas look good on this one because it's a sticker, it's not all wrinkled up and everything. So decent sticker. Again, this is a throw-in item. I'm really not gonna, you know, they count both these as separate as separate items. So I'm not sure I would call this a 6-item box. because one is a poster and one is a sticker, and the poster's not really that good. So I'm really thinking of this as a 4-item box. But that's your throwing. And then your Unity button. You know, as buttons go, I really don't have an opinion on them because they're just kind of what they put in there. But this one, as box buttons go, it's not great. It's almost all one color, and you can't really tell what's going on. You have to really look at it close in the button to really make out anybody there. I know it's supposed to be Unity and everybody together and everything, but it's kind of busy. It's a tough button to look at because you can't really tell what's going on, and it's basically white and green. All right, that's it for Super Geek Box, and this was a tough one to grade because, again, none of the items were from properties or fandoms that I enjoy, really. None of them. You know, vaguely Turtles, but other than that. But you know what? This box is getting an A-, and the minus is only because of that fact that I don't really care for any of the fandoms. This was an awesome box. I really like this box a lot, and I shouldn't have, right? But the items were so well done, and it was curated so well. Honestly, this beat 1-Up box all to hell because, and I give that a B+, because I like that box too for the price. But Super Geek Box with a similar price point, they knocked it out of the park. They just did an awesome job. From the pop to the shirts were both good. The Turtles one was great. I love that shirt. The pennant was very well done. You know, and Super Geek Box went in the direction of a few larger, high-quality items rather than candy, little keychains, plastic doodads, things like that. They went with a few larger items, and that made this box great. I've said it before, I wish these companies would go more in that direction more often. You know, I don't mind getting the boxes that have a ton of little stuff in them, but it's nice when they break it up and, okay, we're going to go for broke, and instead of having a bunch of little trinkets, we're going to take that money, and we're going to, instead of 4 trinkets, we're going to do 1 pop figure. Instead of a bunch of candy and cards, we're going to eliminate all those and throw in another shirt. You know, I wish they would do that more often. At least mix it up. Awesome box, A-. You know, I just really enjoyed what they did with it, and all these items were super quality. So that's Super Geek Box. All right, now for our newest Hall of Fame inductee, we are going to congratulate Matthew over at the Geek's Attic. Matthew's been a great supporter of the channel. He always has great comments in the YouTube page, and he has his own YouTube channel itself at the Geek's Attic. So I'm going to link that down in the comments below. Definitely check him out and subscribe to his channel. He does some great reviews, some great nice short videos on things like comics, and he does subscription boxes, and he does a lot of books. And he has a really great style of talking to the camera. He does a really good job of editing his videos. And you know, I've really taken a lot of what he does and try to incorporate it into how I do my videos as well, as far as jump cuts and things like that. So he does a really good job at his channel. Definitely go subscribe to him. But as far as me and our channel, he's always had such great positive comments and encouragement for me in what I'm doing, and he really has become a fan, and I really appreciate that. So, congrats, Matthew. You definitely deserve it. Your Hall of Fame inductee status, and I'll send you a little something to show my appreciation. All right, that's it for today. I wanted to give a shout out to a couple of patrons, Greg and Amber, a couple of our newer folks that have contributed to our Patreon campaign. And I'd like to encourage everybody to check out my Patreon, which I have linked down at the bottom as well as our Entertainment Earth link. I've linked our affiliate link for if you want to buy any Funkos or action figures, things like that. Definitely use our link, help out the channel as well. And we've got some great stuff coming up for both patrons and everybody else. So website's moving along as well. If you want, you can see a little preview of it here soon, and I'll post that on Facebook and Twitter when I've got the website at least up and running and kind of in preliminary mode. That's it. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as always. Subscribe, like, comment on these videos. That would help out a lot. Until next time, we will talk to you later.